We are live. So this is going to be real quick because I have been gone and I am tired. I'm very tired. You can see I'm not dressed for this. Doors open. Not a new sponsor, Vivint. I have just been under it. And thanks to Frankie for covering me on Monday. I've been trying to get more work done, but there's always more work to be done. And I'm just tired. I'm just tired all the time. So it's dumb and wonderful at the same time because good things are happening. It's just slow and steady, which what I've been told wins races. But I've never won any races. It's always been very slow. So that's cool with me. Not really a big issue. Little League of Assassins. I will not really be smoking this right now, guys. I just wanted to say hi, and I'm sorry for such a late performance today. Work and more work and side gigs and lions and tigers and bears and all the other things that might come along with that out and about. But that's okay because even though it was a 90 plus day here in Bakersfield, California, it was a 100% plus day in my book. Not weather wise. I mean, gonna be good. Yes, that's what I meant. It is October, obviously, so Girls Gore Gin is back in full effect. Big shout out to Lauren, who I'm going to be doing a shoot with pretty soon. Cigars and horror and cigars together and separate, so everyone wins. You guys love her; she's gorgeous. I love her too. I know it's true. And not only that, this Saturday I have another shoot later on in the day. I believe it won't affect the show. But I think you guys are very much going to enjoy it. So I don't want to spoil any of that because it's a new model we've never worked with before. And it is a new location and a new concept. But it will still have cigars involved. And I don't know if Frankie mentioned, but I'm pretty positive he brought it up at least a little bit. But I'm working on a new script that I need to get done fairly soon, fairly quickly. But I also don't want to rush it because it has been I wouldn't say passion project, but it's been a baby of mine in my brain for a while, and I don't. The remix I have to do to it, the retouches, I don't want to screw up and just blow through them. So everything that has been being put off and messed up because of it, I will be taking care of tomorrow during lunch break at work or before work or during work when no one's paying attention and they don't see me on my laptop. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that. That's a terrible plan. Hey, Lorenzo, how you doing, brother? So I am going to make sure all of it gets back on track tomorrow, guys. Just when I get off work, it's usually too late, but thankfully I can make it work tomorrow, which I am deeply grateful for. But what I'm more happy about right now is lighten this guy up on camera. There we go. Again, this is our Sumatra wrap with a Dominican binder. Well, not quite little the way. Dominican fillers, African Cameroon, and Pennsylvania Ligero for that little kick we all know and love. Pennsylvania, definitely need to give it some more love once in a while, not just for the leaf, but for being an awesome state that helped make this country great. Maybe it's not as big or flashy as, say, California, or Texas, or Alaska. Maybe it's not as technical savvy as, Silicon Valley or New York, or I guess back to Texas again, Austin. But to lock in that name, Pennsylvania Ligero, and cigar smokers like you, like I, like Frankie when he's on the show, not lollygagging about, we know what that means. We know the flavor, we know the strength, we know the history, and that's something to celebrate. Pennsylvania, much like when the barn smokers take over, or barn burners, whatever it's called, barn smokers. We know it's a good thing. We know it's a great thing. And we know there's history of tobacco, maybe not of cigars across the entire U.S. Maybe it's not, the bedrock of the country or anything, but there are many great stories from politics to cultural to art that revolve around a simple roll of leaves, properly aged and properly taken care of by generations, that really do bring out some amazing moments in our history of America to abroad, whether it be a lady. No, I'm just kidding. I meant abroad as in, other countries. But I would definitely love to explore more into that. What? I think you said to do a solo.
You asked me, I said no.
Oh, I honestly could not hear you through that. I thought you said, well, if you're not going to set it up. Well, that was a miscommunication on my part. I'm not good at hearing through doors. I will definitely say that's not the first time I messed up. There we go. What'd you grab? Tom, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. What'd you grab? What did you grab?
I had a special cigar for today, but it doesn't matter now.
It does not matter now, I guess. Or you could just show it off still. Mine's burning funky. That's all I could say about that. Where are you going?
Empty the ashtray. Something you didn't do.
Oh, I did not do that. That's a very fair point. How have you guys been? Not bad, brother. Just busy. Busy as can be. For those who don't see it, Tom is over on YouTube. For those who watch over there, very Frank complaining as usual. This complaints are actually very fair. Tom, this is my fault because I heard him wrong. I was shouting through a door while he was trying to get some stuff ready. So, do you want me to do it solo? It's like, I guess he said no now. And I thought he must have said something else as under like the guise of like, well, if you're not going to set up or something. So basically, I thought he was set up on my own. Not Frankie's fault. This one's actually my bad this time. I will fully admit to that. Not going down well. I don't like that. I don't like admitting to being wrong. Ugh, it's gross. I don't know why people do that. Again, just not burning as I want it to. I did set this one out like a day ago, maybe like 3 days ago. Oh my God, I'm an idiot. And I set it on my table to take to work. I throw it in my bag and I can smoke it during lunch, if I have the time. Which is fine, whatever. You leave a cigar out of the humidor for a couple hours, it's not the end of the world, whatever. But leave it out for a couple of days, and you're probably going to notice some problems. Okay, you'll leave it out for a week, you're not going to have the same flavors. After a couple of days, you're not have the same flavors. Leave it out any longer, you're smoking paper. And unfortunately, I'm not quite at paper level yet, but I am at hindering the construction level. That was my own friggin' fault. And I can tell right now that I'm going to have a couple of problems keeping this thing lit. Still enjoying the flavor, though. That's the important part. If you like the flavor, you don't mind correcting, keep smoking. Do what you got to do. So I have it set up so if Frankie wants to sit down, he can sit down, whatevs. But what I will say is I can go into a little detail on the script I was writing. It is an old one that I'm redoing to accommodate some actors that I very much want to be in the movie. It is called One Night Stand of the Dead. You can actually find a concept trailer we did years ago on Facebook under One Night Stand of the Dead. It's a Facebook page. It's right on there. It was originally for a fake horror trailer thing. At the water, hey brother, finally caught a. Hey Jeff, great to see you, brother. I'm glad you caught this one too because I've barely made it myself. This whole week has just been knocking Miguel down, but for good reasons, trying to get some work done, trying to catch up on some stuff. Trying to fix my own mistakes, and they are getting there. It's been good. It's a good thing. The only one that I can't seem to correct is this damn one little raised up area. There we go. That's better. So, again, the title is pretty self-explanatory. It is a comedy horror One night stand. That literally meaning that these people had a one night stand right while the zombie apocalypse took place, and it is in a little bit of homage to my hero, my favorite director, my filmmaking hero and idol, George A. Romero. I love every one of his movies. Seen some of his weird commercials that he made before going into directorial. Um, all of that, and more is what I love. And when he passed away, I still remember. Yeah, I believe it was July, like 4 years ago now, and we were sitting in Lucille's. It's a restaurant. I think it's a chain restaurant. It's a barbecue joint. You guys probably heard of it or seen it. Pretty dang good though. Frank, you like Lucille's, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was good. It was good. But that was the place I got the most worst news of the film part of my life. Not really terrible news. I mean, we barely knew each other. We talked twice in real life, a couple of times over email, and I knew his assistant more than I actually knew him. So it's not like anything like that. Anthony, how you doing, brother? Eduardo, I will do my I'll get a hold of you, brother. What was I gonna say? But yeah, I get this news that George A. Romero died, and I accomplished one goal before he did, and I wanted to get him one of my scripts. It was the first script I ever wrote, which was a zombie movie as well, which is why I want to make this one so badly. And I got him the script. He took it. I gave him a hard copy, so I was really excited about that. It was terrible. It was a terrible, not even properly formatted as far as scripts go. It was more like a short novel, I guess, still 90 pages. When I later found out how I'm supposed to format it, I was super embarrassed. But I was also like 17 at the time, so who cares? It was not that big a deal. The fact that he was gracious enough, like, I'll check it out when I get a chance. I never heard back from about. He's a busy guy, he's an actual working filmmaker. So I never was sad about that. But then I saw him again. God, maybe 8 years after that, 8, maybe 9 almost. And the poor guy was looking his age. He was a little shaky. But he said he remembered me, and he said, I think he said Jersey, if I remember correctly. I was like, oh my God, he actually remembered where we met at. That's incredible. And happened to land on my birthday. So that was an incredible experience. And then the next year, he was gone. He was gone. So dream one accomplished of getting the script to him. Dream two of him seeing one of my movies, not so much. But now that one of the feature films that we did work on, Night Mistress, is out, which is watch at your own risk. I'm just gonna say that. Finished. It's complete. It's finito. It's finite. It's done. I love that part, and I am ready to move on to some more of these other projects. And this one just so happens to be one that I can move forward and not. What's the word I'm looking for? Not sully over the details as much as some of the other ones because they've been planning and involving bigger casts and bigger crew amounts. So that has been pretty dang exciting to have a project that I am very excited for. And I know that is going to be low pressure, but still phenomenal by the end. Having said that, these rewrites that I'm having to do means that script is starting from page 1, completely over, which is why I have been completely kind of delve into that for the last several days since Thursday, I guess. Yeah, almost a week now. It's not a quick process. It is a lot of replanning of certain scenes and storylines and completely rechanging some technical stuff. So I'm going to have to get back to that. And that's where I'm going to probably leave you guys right now so I can get back to work. Got to recharge this laptop because I like to write out here. It's beautiful. Even though it's kind of warm, it's still wonderful to smoke a cigar and talk with you guys. And it's wonderful to smoke a cigar and work on this while I'm out here. So I'm going to go back to doing that. When more information actually comes, like crystal, when it comes concrete, I will let you guys know, obviously. But that's about as much as I can say right now because I don't want to jinx anything. And if everything falls into place, awesome. If not, it's not like we're going to stop working. going to keep going for it. So I will leave you guys with that. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Wish me luck into work into those early morning hours, I hope, and not pass out. All right. Y'all have a good one, and I will talk to you Saturday. I think we'll be regular time, yeah? Regular time on Saturday. And I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend if I don't talk to you before that. All right, guys. You'll have a good one, and I will see you Saturday.